Hello my fellow gamers, it's me PikaPlayzHD and welcome to the Poketuber Tag video. And I was tagged by random stuff on, and the creator of this tag is AlphaSpark, so I will leave a link to their channels in the description below. So after this video, go check them out, show me your support and show me your love and all that cool stuff. But I'm not gonna keep you waiting, we're not gonna let this drag on. And we're going to get right into it, so let's go. Question number 1. What was the first Pokemon game you ever played? The first Pokemon game I ever played, now, I didn't start out the traditional way. I didn't start with the main series. I started with the spin-offs. The first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, which was amazing. I used to play it all the time as a child, and it's so nostalgic to me. Maybe one day I'll do a let's play of it. Who knows? If I did, would you guys like to see it? I think it'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, you know, that's a thing that we could do in the future. But yeah, you know, Mystery Dungeon is very underrated, and if you haven't played any of the games, go play them. They're really good games. Are very story driven. And I love that about them. And very emotional. First time I played, it made me cry. It was an emotional roller coaster, but yeah, good times. Question number 2. What is your favourite generation? Personally, Generation 5. Why? Because Generation 5 was so different to the other generations. It tried so many different things, and sure, lots of people don't seem to like it because they're like, oh, the Pokemon designs are bad. Oh, you know, you can only catch new Pokemon in the first game. You know, in the sequels they did allow for you to catch other region Pokemon, but not in Black and White 1. And that's kind of weird because, you know, nowadays people complain that we're getting to see old region Pokemon in our Pokemon games. It's like, make up your goddamn minds, people. Question number 3. Favorite starter Pokemon? Chimchar. And that would be because I've just always had a soft spot for the Sinnoh monkey starter. Well, technically it's a chimp, but a chimp and monkey is the same thing. I don't know. But, and you know, in the most recent episode of Pokemon Dumped, I did go on and on about how much I like Chimchar and how much of a good Pokemon it is. You know, when it comes to my favourite Pokemon and stuff, I don't judge them by stats. You know, I'm not much of a competitive player. I do play competitive, but I'm more of a story guy. You know, I like all these stories in Pokemon games, you know, all these characters and all that. And, you know, the competitive scene isn't my thing, but I do battle people out online. It's fun. It's fun to do. And yeah, maybe one day maybe I could do like a series of it. I was saying, maybe like a subscriber battle or something. Maybe we can do that in the future, but you know, that'd be cool. Question number 4. What is your mascot Pokemon story? Oh, I don't really have a story for my mascot Pokemon being Pikachu. I guess because Pikachu is iconic, and you know, I want my channel to be iconic, just like Pikachu. And I mean, Pikachu's always been a childhood favourite, and you know, Pikachu's adorable, and it's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. But there's not much of a story to it. That's all there is. Question number 5. What's your favourite non-Pokemon game? I've mentioned this so many times now. Bravely Second. Oh my god. Do you even need to ask? You know, I bet you guys instantly knew. You know, because you guys know me well. But yeah, Bravely Second is my favourite non-Pokemon game right now. It's just so good. It's everything I could want out of an RPG and more. And I love it. It's so good. It's got a good story, good characters, good voice acting. It's got everything you could possibly want out of a Japanese RPG game. It's brilliant. Although, that doesn't make sense. Japanese role-playing it. But then, if I put Japanese RPG game, I just said game twice. Okay. That's weird. Question number 6. How long have you been playing Pokemon? This actually ties into the first question. So technically, creator of the tag, you're technically repeating yourself. But since I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team as my first, that came out in 2005 for the Nintendo DS. So I think that would make it 11 years if I'm correct. Yes, 11 years. That's quite a long time. I'm quite the veteran. I'm a Pokemon master, you could say. Question number 7. What are your thoughts on the Pokemon anime? One word. X, Y, and Z. Question number 8. What are your thoughts on the Pokemon trading card game? I collect the cards, but I don't exactly... I don't know how to play the TCG. It's very confusing to me, and I wouldn't mind learning, but it's so complicated to learn. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. But I mean, I'd like to learn, but I don't know if I'll play it much. It's just not. It's not my cup of tea. You know, I'm more into the video games and the anime and all that. Not really a big TCG person. I just collect the cards and that's it. But that is it for the questions. Now, I've chosen 3 people I'm going to tag. Now, keep in mind, you do not have to do this if I've tagged you. It's optional, but I'd like to see you do it, but you don't have to. You know, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not making you. You know, it's up to you. But if you do it, don't wait a year or something and then do it, because by then the Poketuber tag will be irrelevant. You know, I think it's recommended to do it within a few weeks of being tagged, because that way it's still fresh and all that. But people I'm going to tag, and I will link their channels in the description below, are Geargiaa, Surgeon of Death 06, and JoesphGames. So go check them out, them and Random Stuff On and Alpha Sparks. Links in the description. They're awesome guys. They're good friends of mine as well, and they're definitely worth checking out. They've got awesome Pokemon Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff, you know, like we do on this channel. And yeah, go check them out. They're worth your time. Recommended by the one and only himself. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thunder punch that like button, comment below, and hit that awesome and amazing subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, yeah!